Okay, everyone's ready. Everyone's ready. We're gonna get started in a few minutes. Let's say 2 more minutes, and we'll be good to go. Good morning, Samat Z. So Samat Z, we're waiting for you. Okay, Nathan is here. Iris is here. Draco is here, and Zinko Tune is here. Swam is here. More students are coming. We'll get started in 2 minutes. And teacher, our guest speaker, Samat Zimo is ready, and she will do a special presentation this morning for you guys. So if you have any questions for her, feel free to ask her, okay? Okay, 1 more minute, then we'll get started. Jingu, where are you from? I can't hear you. Still, I can't hear you, Jingu. Which part of Myanmar?
What?
Yeah, where are you from?
I am from Myanmar.
I mean, like, which part of Myanmar? Mandalay?
No, Palemio.
Okay, cool. So Samaji, I'm gonna make you a co co-host so that you can share your PowerPoint, okay?
Okay.
Lin Mian Ong's here and Tira is here. Lin Mian Ong, you're almost late this morning. Lin Mian Ong, you just woke up? What time did you get up this morning?
I get up 8 o'clock.
Okay. Lin Mian Ong is here. Blessing is here. All right. Okay. I think Samaji, if you're ready, we are good to go. The floor is yours, Samaji.
Can you
Okay,
do
yeah.
the co-host on my Z2?
Yeah, I will do that one. Okay, so okay, yeah. So Samaji will be using PowerPoint, so that's good. Guys, take a note. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask her, okay? Just raise your emoji hand. All right. Here we go.
Okay. So you guys might already know this, but it's just for some clarifications and people who don't know. Okay, so today I wanted to share essay structures because I think that's really important for like when you take a class at colleges and writing your essay to get into college. Okay, first. Okay, can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you very well.
Okay, so first, what is an essay? An essay is a piece of writing that is written to convince someone of something or to simply inform the reader about a particular topic. Okay, the structure, what is the structure of an essay? First, we have introduction, and at the end, we have thesis statement, and then we have body paragraphs, and then we have conclusion. Okay, so what is a thesis statement? A thesis statement is a sentence that sums up the central point of your paper or essay. It is going to be near the end of your introduction paragraph, and then it should be 3 central points, but it doesn't always have to be 3 central points, but it's good to have 3 central points. And then what is a topic sentence? A topic sentence is it expresses the main idea of the paragraph in which it occurs. And for the topic sentence, it should be in all of the paragraphs of the essay, but we really need to put a topic sentence on the body paragraphs. Okay, why is a essay structure important? An essay structure is important because it helps to make your ideas clear, guides the reader comprehension, and can straighten your arguments. Okay, essay structure. First, we have the introduction here, and this is going to be the first paragraph of your essay. And it is to introduce the topic you're discussing in your essay and briefly summarize the points that you'll make. And then at the end, we will have a thesis statement. Okay, so these are the body paragraph. It's going to be in the middle of your essay. So we have 3 body paragraphs because, like I said, we are going to have 3 central points on our thesis. We're going to have the first one is going to be all of the body paragraphs are going to be supporting the argument from your thesis. And in that body paragraphs, you're going to have related data, content, or events. And then you can also have evidence too. And then at the end of your essay, there should always be a conclusion. A conclusion sums up the section and all of the arguments. Okay, first step is writing the introduction. The first step is to do, so the first step is to draw the reader's attention. Anything that grabs your reader attention, like questions, quote, and statistics. So we want to grab the reader's attention because we want them to want to read the essay that we write. Because nobody wants to read a boring essay, especially I don't. So this can be something creative, and it has to relate to your essay topic. And then the second, after the reader's attention grabber, we're gonna have background. So for the background, the reader needs to catch up or understand the context before you make your original points. And then the thesis statement. The thesis statement are often just a brief summary of your entire paper, including your argument or point of view for personal essays. So the fourth one will be map the structure. So we're gonna write about the body paragraph in order of your thesis. So let's say your thesis has 3 points. The first point should be related to the first body paragraph, the second point, the second body paragraph, and then the third point, the third body paragraph. Okay, the main body. This is going to be the middle of the essay. The first one is topic sentence. Like we said, the topic sentence is like the main point of the paragraph. A paragraph must include a topic sentence which relate to the discussion back to the thesis statement. The topic sentence should have a connection to the thesis statement. And then the second one includes the evidence and support of the paper in addition to the author's ideas. So here we have to, in the body paragraph, we have to have evidence, and you should also cite your evidence, because if you don't cite your evidence, then that is plagiarism, and you can get in trouble, because that's copying another person's essay or something that they just post. And then the third one is the ordering. Just like I said, when you have your thesis statement, it has to be in order, and then that should show it in the body paragraphs. So logical ordering of ideas. There's 3 types of orders. Chronological order, order of time, good. This is good for narrative essays. Spatial order, good for description of location. And emphatic order, least important to most important. Okay, and the last one is writing your conclusion. Conclusion should be at the end of your essay. And the first thing to do in your conclusion is to restate your thesis. Thesis should be the central idea of your entire essay. So it is good to remind the readers what the purpose of the whole essay was about. And then reiterate supporting points, extract all of the main points from your supporting paragraphs. So we need to sum up the body paragraph in the conclusion. And then we have to tie everything up together and write a closure with the last sentence. Leave your reader with something to think about. Okay, what not to include in the conclusion? The first one is we should not say in conclusion, in summary, in closing, because the reader knows that that will be the last paragraph, and the reader already knows that that's your conclusion. So stating the thesis again. So in the conclusion, we should not be stating the thesis again. It should be a restated. So you can't have the same sentence as your introduction. And then we should not introduce a new idea. So your conclusion should have everything that is on the whole essay. You cannot have new ideas, because you cannot support that in your conclusion. So conclusion is just the summary of what you wrote. And then, okay, making sentimental, emotional appeals that are out of character. So just like the new idea, we should not have something like a new information on the conclusion. It should be related to your whole essay. Okay, including evidence should not be in the conclusion, because all the evidence should be in your body paragraph. Okay, essay parts. How are we going to prepare to write an essay? The first one is preparation. Second, writing, the actual writing part. And then the third one, revision, is we're going to go over what we wrote. Okay, preparation for writing an essay. First, we have to understand what your assignment is. So let's say, what does the professor want me to write about? So we have to understand the question that in the paper that we need to write about, and define a topic. What am I going to write about? So this should be the answer to the question your professor asked you. And then the third one is doing your research. So in a formal essay, you should always have a research. you should have evidence of what you're talking about. And then we have to come pieces. You have to ask yourself, what 3 points do I want the reader to know? And then creating an outline is, how should I structure my essay? What should I put in each part of the essay? And then the second stage is writing. So this is almost the same as your introduction, because your introduction should have the outline of the whole entire essay. So writing your introduction is important in knowing how to write the essay. First, we're going to draw the reader's attention. Like I said, how can we make people want to read our essay? Because, like I said, nobody wants to write a boring essay. So the first one, reader's attention, should be like a creative and strong statement. And the second one is provide background on your topic. What should the reader know before I make my point? And then third one, present the thesis statement. What 3 points do I want the reader to know? And then map the structure. Like I said, the whole point of the introduction paragraph is to know how to write your essay, and it should be in the order of thesis points. Okay, the third one is stage of revision, which is rereading your essay to make sure it's correct. So the first one, return to your thesis. You have to ask yourself when you reread your essay, you have to ask yourself, did I support and explain my thesis statement? And make sure to have evidence in your essay. Tie together your main points. Did I tie all my main points in my conclusion? And did I make all my a summary in my conclusion? And then the third one is show your arguments. Is my argument and thesis points clear to the reader? So you have to make sure that all your thesis points are clear. Okay, steps you need to check. So this is a part of the revision, the third one. The third one, steps you need to check. So you have to check if you have an introduction, and then you have to check if you have thesis, body paragraph, topic sentence inside of the body paragraph, evidence, and you should always support your evidence with citations, because you don't want to have plagiarism issues. And inside of your body paragraph, you should support your claims, and then at the end, conclusion. Okay. Types of essays. So these are different types of essays that you might write. There's a lot more, but these are the 4 main ones. Okay, when you write an essay, you have to write in an essay style that complements your content. So like I said, what is the professor asking you? And you have to write an essay with the professor's guidelines. Expository. The first one is an expository essay, and then this essay is the writer explains an idea or issue to the reader. The second one is persuasive essays, and this is where the writer tries to convince the reader to take his or her position on an idea, issue, or topic. And then third one is analytical essay. The writer examines and analyzes an idea, issue, or topic. And then the last one is argumentative essay. The writer tries to prove that his or her position is correct. So I'm not going to go into detail of all of the essays, but we're going to look at an argumentative essay example. So let's say that this is the question that your professor asks you, professor or teacher asks you. Has the rise of the internet had a net positive or negative impact on education? So an argument essay is there's two sides and you have to take what side you're on. So is it a positive or negative impact? Okay, we're going to read an example of an essay. If anybody wants to read.
Yeah, Nathan, go ahead.
Yeah, in tradition, the spread of the internet has had a wide-changing effect, not less on the world of education. The use of the internet in academic context is on the rise, and its role in learning is hotly debated. For many teachers who did not grow up with this technology, its effects seem alarming and potentially harmful. This concern, quite understandable, is misguided. The negatives of internet use are outweighed by its critical benefits for students and educators as a uniquely comprehensive and accessible information source, means of exposure to and engagement with different perspectives and a highly flexible learning environment.
Okay, so we just went through the structure of an introduction paragraph. So do you guys know what do any of you have an idea of what the first paragraph is? What do we want the reader to know first? Okay, so looks like nobody, but the first one, the blue line, is to grab the reader's attention. This is called the hook. And we want the first line of the essay to be something that has something can grab the reader's attention. So this is a statement that the writer wrote. And then the purple line is what's called the background information. So in the introduction, there should always be a background information. So the background information follows the this is what they want to debate about. And then at the end, this will be our thesis statement. So this doesn't have 3 points, but it has 2 points. So it doesn't always have to be 3 points, but it's good to have 3 points, in my opinion. Okay, this thesis statement, is the central argument of the essay. And then yeah, it should be always included in the introduction paragraph. So can anyone tell me what is the thesis talking about and how does it relate to the background?
Haeyun, please go ahead. Haeyun.
Yes. Sorry, what's the question again?
Okay, so this red line is the thesis statement, and this is the background statement. This is the background information. So what is the thesis statement talking about, and how does it relate to the background information?
Yes. This statement is related to the body paragraph, and it is going, the red line is it going to argue about this this topic. So it is mentioned about students and educators, and how the internet is, how the negative internet are awaited nowadays. So it is a negative argument essay.
Yes, you're correct. So the thesis statement is arguing that even though it has negative impacts on education, there is some positive sides to it. And then, so we can see that in the introduction, the writer is trying to say that even though there is negative sides to technology on education, there is also good sides, and the writer wants to make sure that we know that he is on the positive side of using internet. Okay. Okay, this is a lot, but so I am going to split it up. Can somebody read the blue, purple, and red for me?
Okay, Mary, go ahead.
A common frustration for teachers is student use of Wikipedia as a source of their writing. Its prevalence among students is not exaggerated. A survey found that the vast majority of the students surveyed used Wikipedia had an Eisenberg 2010. An article in The Guardian stresses a common objection to its use. A reliance on Wikipedia can discourage students from engaging with genuine academic writing. Homer 2013. Teachers are clearly not mistaken in viewing Wikipedia usage as ubiquitous among their students, but the claim that it discourages engagement with academic source required further investigation.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so can anybody tell me what the blue line is on the first sentence of the body paragraph?
Tira, please try. Tira.
Yes. I think that phrase is saying that most students get the reference from the Wikipedia source when they are going to write an essay. I think so.
Okay, yes, that's right. The first sentence is explaining what the whole body paragraph is going to be about. So this is called our topic sentence. And it should be on the first sentence on your body paragraph. And then, what do you guys think about what the purple is about? Is it, yeah, what do you guys think about what the purple sentence is about?
The supporting sentence.
Yes. So this is supporting to the topic sentence, and this we call evidence. So this is from another source that they get. This is from their research. And it's important to always cite. So this is called citing. And also when they say an article in the Guardian stressed it in the Guardian, right? When they say that means that they want the reader to know that they got it from somebody somebody else's article, and it's not theirs. And this is very important because when you research a paper and when you get an evidence, you always have to cite it because it's called plagiarism, and it is very in the Americas is very, it's a how do you say it?
It's serious. Yeah, they take it very serious.
Yeah, they take it very seriously because they don't want people to copy other people's work. So you always have to cite it. And then, okay, the third sentence, what do you guys think this is about? How does it relate to the top sentences?
Ted, you want to try?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
like the rest sentences is like how they view like above two sentences, like their point of view. Yeah.
Yes, that's correct. So when you have an evidence, you always have to support it. You always have to support why you put that evidence in. So this is a supporting sentence of the evidence that they put in the essay. And then, so this is called interpretation of the evidence. And this sentence evaluated the evidence, and also there's a, he put, let me read it. Teachers are clearly not mistaken in viewing Wikipedia usage as ubiquitous and among their students. But the claim that it discourages engagement with academic sources require further investigation. So this half of the sentence is supporting the evidence, but then the second part of the sentence, it is explaining why that's not true. And like it's creating a counter argument for the evidence that they have. Okay, can anybody read the last?
Oh, Mason.
Yes. This one is treated as a self-evident by many teachers, but Wikipedia itself expectedly encourages students to look into other sources. Its articles often provide reference to academic publication and include warning notes where citations are missing. This site's own guideline for research make clear that it should be used as a starting point, emphasizing that users should always read the reference and check whether they really do support what the article says. Wikipedia, researching with Wikipedia 2020. Indeed, for many students, Wikipedia is their first encounter with concepts for citation and referencing. The use of Wikipedia therefore has a positive side that merits deeper consideration that it often receives.
Thank you. Okay, so we can see that there is two types of evidence here. The first one is an argument that says that it has a negative impact on students, and then the second one, evidence says that it has a positive impact. So after the counter argument, this sentence, it states the counter argument, and then it shows the evidence of why it is why it's positive instead of negative. This sentence and this evidence argued against the top half of the paragraph. And then the final sentence, we can see that it sums up everything. it's it sums up everything, and then it gives a transition sentence to what he's going to argue next, so the next body paragraph. But we're not going to look at that, and we're just going to look at the conclusion for now. Can somebody read the conclusion for me?
Iris, you want to try?
Yes. Do I have to read the blue line or the purple line?
The whole
Can you read
paragraph.
Okay. The internet has had a major positive impact on the world of education. Occasional pitfalls aside, its value is evident in numerous applications. The future of teaching lies in the possibilities the internet opens up for communication, research, and attractivity. As the population of distant learning shows, students value the flexibility and accessibility offered by digital education, and educators should fully embrace these evidentials. The internet's dangers, real and imaginary, have been documented exhaustively by skeptics, but the internet is here to stay. It is time to focus seriously on its potential for good.
Potential.
Okay, thank you so much. So we see that this is the conclusion paragraph. The first blue lines, it should be the first sentence serves as a summary or synthesis of the whole argument that the writer made. So this should remind the readers that about the thesis and argument was about. And then the purple line is why the readers have to know that you write this, or why you say that it's a positive to have a technology for education. And it highlights the importance of topic by linking it with contemporary trends in education. So this is a good place to tell the reader why it is relevant to this is the place where you can tell why it's relevant to your argument. And then at the end, we want to end the essay with a strong closing statement. So this is talking about the internet's dangers. So that's in the introduction, we saw that they were talking about why the internet was dangerous, but then it says that it is time to focus on the potential for good. So this is a very strong statement for the whole argument, and it shows what side you're on for the closing statement. That is it.